back to these strangely quiet times in COVID-19. We're having visiting sculptures in this exhibition with Beaux-Arts in London, with whom I'm absolutely delighted to be working. This piece is called Yew Pod. The clue's in the title. It's shaped like a pod and it's made out of yew. There's no hidden agenda. Although having said that, there is a hidden secret about this which I'll come on to presently. On the island where I live, the island of Arran, it's a tourist island, so there's lots of hotels. One day, one of the hotel owners contacted me knowing that I was a sculptor and said, "We've got this lovely piece of yew tree for you. You just have to come down and pick it up and you can carve so many lovely things out of it." So I thought, great. Not that I carve with wood very, very often, but so I went down to the hotel and the subtext of the telephone call was, "We have a tree that has fallen over one of our paths and we need somebody to remove it quickly without giving them any money." However, the piece dividend to the story was that I got a huge great yew tree, and part of the interest for me was, you won't know this, but I'm telling you it now, is that I make longbows as well. So I retrieved a whole lot of wood that I could make English longbows with. However, the piece sat out in the yard for years, 6 or 7 years, and I thought it had seasoned perfectly. And I had no particular idea until one day what happens is, for me, and I don't know if other artists would attest to this, but sometimes a piece of wood or a piece of stone can be lying around for years, and then with no particular idea, but suddenly an idea will come just because you've been assimilating the image of the piece of wood or the piece of stone, and the idea comes over time. So this idea came for a pod, a kind of growing, a fruit form or a growing form, because at the time I was doing sculptures based on seed heads, and there's one in the garden in Kew called Mimosa, which is very directly related to Mimosa flower. This has hints of cocoa pod and so on about it. I love the symmetry, I love the simplicity. The hidden story behind this one is that I made it, but it kept splitting quite badly. Now, those of you who know about these things will know about these things, but the way to stop wood splitting is to actually cut it in half and hollow it out like a dugout canoe. So this is what I did. I cut it in half longitudinally and hollowed it, so it fell apart like 2 halves of a walnut shell. I then hollowed it all out like a dugout canoe and then put it all back together. But before I put it back together, and those of you who know my work will know that I also try and write poetry. I'd been writing a poem at the time, completely serendipitously, that was a soliloquy by a horse chestnut tree. The horse chestnut tree in the poem was talking about how proud he was just to be a horse chestnut tree. He didn't aspire to be an oak, he didn't aspire to be a beech tree that made shelves for dishes, he didn't aspire to be a yew with all these lovely decorative red berries. He was a horse chestnut and he was happy with that. So that poem is, I was writing at the same time, I printed it out, and when I put the 2 pieces together, there's a copy of the poem inside the sculpture. And that's the secret. Yeah, it's got splits, but that wood just comes and goes with the atmospheric moisture, and but it's not going to ever pull itself to bits. It's a lovely sculpture, beautiful yew wood.